What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a handful of mining stocks today. We're going to be talking about CleanSpark for Navi, Cipher for the answer, Mara for balloons, and that's it. Yeah, just those three. All right. Looking at CleanSpark, yes, we had a hell of a day. This is what I've been saying, man, is that Bitcoin can move up and the stocks can move down. Bitcoin had a hell of a day, right? It had one of the better days it's had in a while. This thing went down 13% today. Decent volume too on the way down. Look at that bearish divergence confirmed with today's candle. Absolutely. Someone was asking if I think we're going to go to $12 still. I think we're going to go below $12. And here's my reasoning why. Okay. Top to bottom here. You know, your 886 is all the way down here at 1245. So that's like your minimum target. 618 at 1018. Anywhere and everywhere in between is free game, okay? So 1245, okay, minimum target. Maybe you don't break $12. Let's look at this thing on a weekly basis. I've been talking about this the past few videos. From top here to your next low, this is your closing high on a weekly basis. Not your high, not your weekly like tip high, just the closing high on a weekly basis. You came back, you found support on it. After breaking it, you found support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay. The next weekly closing high you had, notable high, was right here. You broke it, you came back, you closed right at it. You found support on it again. Now we go to the next weekly closing high. It was here. This is an open. It's a red candle, so that's not the high. That's not the closing high. That's the opening high. But the closing high right here is at 1189. And every single time we've done this before, we've gone a little bit below it. And that 1189 is below $12. Yes, very much. I do believe we will see CleanSpark below $12 again. There will present an opportunity to buy. I hope nobody FOMO'd up here, because while yes, I did fudge this part up, I did think that we'd go a little bit lower. That caught me off guard. Ever since we've seen this week close right here, I've been bullish up until literally this point here, and I've been bearish as soon as we hit that point as well. So I hope nobody's caught off guard by that. I hope nobody FOMO'd up here. I hope even if you saw this week, you still had the patience to wait for prices that were lower, because you're going to get them. I think you're going to get them. Even if this week closed, and it was unexpected, right? It closed. We had like a 40% day. Just in one day, it shot up there. If you weren't in it, you probably missed that move, right? You didn't miss the rest of it, but if you FOMO'd in up here, be prepared. You're going to be in the red for a little bit, just a tiny bit. It's not going to be a long time. I mean, here from this low, it was 1 week. Next week you went up. On this low, 1 week, not even a week, and you went up. This low, same thing. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 2 months, not even 2 months, and then you went up. So short amounts of time that you'll be down here, and then you'll move up. But get your money ready. I'm getting mine ready. I'm definitely planning on buying some more here. I'm going to buy some call options. I'm going to buy some CleanSpark stocks. I think it's going down there, and I think it's going to go up afterwards. So can it move down if Bitcoin's moving up? Well, yes, it did that exact thing today. It dropped 13% while Bitcoin went up. It had one of the most bullish days it's had in a while, right? I mean, one of the most bullish weeks. It's up 21%. It went up yesterday 9.5%. Like, that's one of the most bullish days we've seen since October, guys. Like, literally since October. That's one of the most bullish days we've seen, if not the most bullish day, actually. So it moved up 10%. CleanSpark moved down 13%. Can Bitcoin move up more and CleanSpark move down? Yes, it can. It's already doing it. So let alone if Bitcoin turns around from here, if it moves lower, which I have a funny feeling that was the high. You know, I've been saying that we're going to turn around soon. I've been saying I'm waiting for that, but I think we're going to move up a little higher first. That I'm pretty confident was the high. I think we are going to move down now. Now that we've negated the bearish divergence, it's no longer there. Classic, man. Now we're going to go down because we're really hot on the RSI. We're in the 90s. Not a good area to be. If it doesn't happen today, it's going to happen sometime in the next week or two. But I think that was the top, the momentary high. If we do move higher, then it's going to be very small amounts. We're not going to see another day like this for a while. Last time we saw a day even close to this was in October. We're not going to see another day like this for a while. Yeah, man. If CleanSpark's moving down 13%, when Bitcoin moved up 10%, what's it going to do when Bitcoin moves down 2%, 5%? You know what I mean? I do think CleanSpark is going to move down. I think the rest of the miners have lower to go as well. Let's talk about Cipher. Looking like it wants to go lower. Probably forms a higher low. I would bet that Cipher wants to see its 61869, which is anywhere from 285 to 270. That makes sense to me. That's Cipher. Let's talk about Marathon and finish this bad boy up. Looking at Marathon, top to bottom here, you got up, you broke above. With this kind of look, I would expect you'd see 38.50, but you're not getting follow through. You actually have a pretty red amount of volume here, or a large amount of volume, but you didn't see any follow through. It's odd. What is positive is you have good earnings, okay? And generally speaking, with this thing, you do like to move continuing in the direction that you moved into your earnings with. Green earnings, you're moving up, you went up more. Red earnings, you went down more after earnings. Green earnings here, you went sideways, you continue to move sideways. You're just doing whatever, even if it's a red earnings, you're moving up into it, you're going to move up after it too. Sometimes you don't, sometimes it's not exactly like that. There are times where you've done differently, but generally speaking, that's kind of how you do it. Okay, here was one. You moved up into earnings and then you moved down immediately after. So that it does happen. Let's put a line at the RSI where you were there. Maybe that'll be a telltale. Let's see. Not really. Okay, I mean, you're lower than that even, but you do have bearish divergence presenting itself. It's not confirmed, but you do have it presenting itself. Let's see how this week closes. I am kind of under the assumption right now that Marathon could move back to $23.50, $23.4. Potentially lower than that, but maybe down there, maybe $25, something like that. If you do go below these lows here, we'll see you at $19.50 and maybe even lower than that. But I do think Marathon wants to move down. That's the best that I got for you right now. Bearish divergence on the daily. Let's see how this day, how tomorrow goes. If we do in fact close below 28.70 tomorrow or at any point in this week, lower. I think we're going lower. So that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. If you're looking to invest in these mining stocks, not financial advice, but I do think they're going to present opportunities over the coming week or two, or maybe longer than that. Who knows? We've got the halving coming up. It could throw things off for a little bit, but opportunities will present themselves. Be patient. Don't FOMO. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hit that like button.